After a tough first round, we are back at square one. Teams probably would like a little more cushion, but it makes for exciting game show watching on television. It's 20-20 now between Guilford and Amboy. We're about to start our United Way Move the Middle volleyball round, but first a very special thank you to someone who is a longtime friend and supporter of State Line Quiz Ball, and that's Linda Greene, who is the Illinois Hall of Fame coach in the Academic Bowl Hall of Fame. Linda, thanks so much for being here. And again, sometimes we give you a lot more work than you expect on a day like today working on Quiz Bowl, but we thank you for being here. We appreciate you. All right, moving on to now our United Way Move the Middle volleyball round. It's a conferring round. Contestants, you can't talk amongst yourselves, but I only need to hear from the captains. We've had a captain change over at Guilford. Jeff, it looks like you got Trubisky'd. Vina's in. And Vina will be the captain, and then Nick, you are the response for Amboy. Because of the coin flip, our first volleyball question is going to Guilford. Vina, are you and the team ready? Here's your first one. Pierre Cauchon led the heresy trial that resulted in what future saint being burned at the stake in Rouen? She's also known as the Maid of Orleans, Joan of Arc. We have a new question now for Amboy. Nick, here's your first one. What quantity equals the dot product of force and displacement is a measure of useful energy supplied by a machine and is symbolized W?
Torque?
Incorrect. You said torque, right? It's work. The W is for work. No points. Back to Guilford. What Roman politician lost the Battle of Mutina, formed the second triumvirate with Lepidus and Octavian, and killed himself along with Cleopatra?
Mark Antony.
Say that louder, please.
Mark Antony.
Mark Antony is correct. He also gave that Friends, Romans, Countrymen speech in Shakespeare's Julius Caesar. Guilford's first on the board in this round, and we're back over to Amboy. John Mackey co-founded what chain of supermarkets that is headquartered in Austin, Texas, and emphasizes organic products?
Whole Foods?
That's right. Amazon acquired the company in 2017. Amboy's first points for the round. We're back to a tie game. Guilford. What artist's wife, Josephine, was a model for his painting New York Movie and for his depiction of a diner patron in a red dress in his Nighthawks?
Oh, come on. Rembrandt.
Incorrect, but it's worth a guess. Edward Hopper. Back to Amboy. Leonard Wood was the commander of what U.S. regiment in the Spanish-American War, originally made up of volunteer horsemen from western states?
7th U.S. Cavalry?
Incorrect. The second in command of this group was future U.S. President Teddy Roosevelt. It was the 1st U.S. Cavalry, or the Rough Riders. We would have taken either of those answers, and we're back to Guilford. What foods, which are rated on the Scoville scale, partly name the band that created the song Under the Bridge and are peppers known for their heat?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Sure, we'll take those, right? The band or the Chili Peppers. You've got those 10 points now. Back to Amboy. What behavioral psychologist worked with Rosalie Rayner to condition a child to fear furry things in his Little Albert experiment? Kind of a tough psychology question there. That controversial experiment was put in place by John Watson. Back over to you, Guilford. What discipline, which British biologist William Bateson named after the Greek for to give birth, is the study of how organisms inherit traits?
Genes.
Say that louder, please.
Genes.
Judge, did we get that? I didn't hear it. No, genetics is what we needed. And that buzzer also means that the round is up. We're out of time. So it's now a 10-point swing. Guilford's got a little bit of a cushion, right? It's only one question. But in our lightning round, if you run a category, Jeff's been here before, you know it's possible 100 points will be added to your score. We'll have that lightning round in just a bit. But first, a chance for you to play at home with our Bergstrom bonus question.
Typically celebrated on the third Sunday in July, National Ice Cream Day was made official in 1984 thanks to a proclamation signed by which president?